on your seatbelts, folks, because our next guest has a talent and passion for food that is apparent in everything he does. Chef Andre Natera from Toko V is here to give a sample of what you'll find when you visit his restaurant. Now, I was reading Modern Luxury Dallas last night and just happened across a feature on you guys, not knowing you were going to be here today, and I'm like, that place looks amazing. So tell me about your restaurant, Toko V.
So Toko V is on the second floor of the Village Kitchen inside Highland Park Village.
Nice.
So we have two restaurants in one. Downstairs is American Casual, and then upstairs is Toko V, our Pan-Asian eclectic restaurant.
Awesome. And so we were talking earlier in Table Talk about whether or not kids should be in really nice restaurants. Kids invited?
Kids are encouraged.
Okay, very good.
It's a neighborhood family restaurant.
I love it. Well, what are you going to make for us today?
Today I'm going to make a mustard and Mirin marinated salmon with a bok choy, which is going to be marinated in Sambal, which is kind of a chili paste.
And you told me this is like your favorite thing on the menu,
This is my favorite
right?
thing on the menu, yeah.
And
absolutely.
you've got some good cocktails to go with it at the restaurant?
We have an excellent cocktail program.
All right, let's get this party started. So what do we've got going on here?
So the first thing we need to do is create the marinade for the salmon. So it's essentially 3 ingredients. It's Dijon mustard.
Yum. Which is good in salmon, of course, really good this time of year. Everyone's got their New Year's resolutions. They're trying to stay healthy, stay fit, right? And it's healthy for you.
A little bit of Mirin.
What is Mirin?
Mirin is a type of Japanese rice wine similar to sake with just a little bit more sugar content to it.
Where can you get that?
You can find it at most Asian and groceries, and you know what? Honestly, you could probably find it at Tom Thumb and a lot of places like that.
Or just come to your restaurant.
Or you could come to my restaurant.
Your salmon.
And I'll make it for you, and you don't got to think.
Well, this is great. So you just mix that up.
So you're going to mix this up, and what this ends up becoming is not only the marinade for the fish, but afterwards it'll also become the sauce.
I love it. Okay, so how long do you marinate the salmon?
Ideally, you'd want to marinate it for about 5 hours.
5 hours.
5 hours.
Okay, that already, it smells. So I always say I wish you could smell this. You're going to have to come see us in studio so you can sometime. But it smells so good.
And then the next thing we're going to make is the Sambal marinade for the bok choy.
Okay.
So Sambal is a type of chili paste, and we're going to put a little bit of that in here. Now, this is spicy, so again, feel free
spicy.
Feel free to adjust the recipe if you want it more spicy or less spicy. We're going to add a little bit of sesame oil, some shallots, some ginger, some garlic, and a little bit of white wine.
Yum.
And that's pretty much all it is.
And then you mix that up, put the bok choy in it. How long do you marinate that? About the same amount of time?
About the same amount of time, you know, a couple of hours.
Okay.
And, you know, the longer it marinates, the more flavor you're going to get,
Sure.
but at the same time, you don't want to marinate it too long to the point where it starts to deteriorate the product and ruin the integrity of the dish.
Cool. We've got about a minute left, so how do you cook the salmon?
The salmon, you want to start out with a really hot pan, and I hope it's hot enough.
It's steaming. It should be great.
So you're going to put the salmon in. You know, you're going to make sure it's nice and hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Give it a little shake.
Okay, and while you're doing that, what do you just put some rice on the plate, some hot rice?
We're going to put some hot rice right in the center of the plate.
You don't put the whole thing, do you?
No, not the whole thing. So
can I make it try and look pretty?
It looks beautiful already.
All right, I went to law school. I don't cook. We've talked about this, so look at that.
While that's cooking, I'm going to add a little bit of the bok choy to the pan also to kind of cook that up a little bit.
Nice bed. Look at that pretty bed of hot rice you got going on there. Okay, so how long do you cook it for?
So you want to cook it till it's about medium rare. So that's going to be about 3-4 minutes on each side. What you could also do is you could throw, if you have an oven, you could throw it right in the oven, just kind of get a glaze on top.
Perfect. So once we've done that, we put it on top of the rice.
You're going to set that on top of the rice. You're going to cook the bok choy just for a minute.
Got it.
Yeah. We're going to stir that up.
Very good. So assuming it'd be cooked, you put it on the. Oh, you dress that first. Okay.
We're going to put a little bit of sauce. So just to make it look pretty, we'll put a little sauce around the plate.
Perfect, with my pretty rice. All right, so we've got a wrap, but I'm going to come check you guys out because it smells amazing. It looks amazing. Can't wait to. Oh, yeah. And it's healthy for you.
And it's healthy.
I love it. Well, you guys, make sure you check out Toko V. There is not a boring thing about this dish and the amazing menu at Toko V. To get more details about this restaurant, you can visit our website, thebroadcasttv.com, and we'll get you connected. Next, we're talking live to celebrity trainer and fat burner extraordinaire, Jillian Michaels, so stick around. And I bet she'll say this is a good choice, right? We love Jillian Michaels. Stay tuned.